Hi, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going to go through the best eye sunscreen out there today. I've narrowed this list down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip all the fluff and jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so the first one on the list is going to go to my personal favorite. It's the Colorescience Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy SPF 35. Right, so if your under eyes are starting to look like you've been awake since the Industrial Revolution, meet the Colorescience Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy SPF 35. It's the underdog superhero nobody talks about, kind of like that one cousin who went to medical school and nobody thanked them properly. Designed with skin so thin it might as well be on a strict diet, this stuff protects your under eyes from the brutal apocalypse that is sunlight and city air. It even slaps a bit of tint on so you don't look like you've been brawling raccoons under a bridge all night. Key features: SPF 35 mineral protection, shields your delicate eye skin with zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, basically like putting medieval armor on a marshmallow. Color correcting tint as well, comes in 4 shades, fair to deep, that actually do something, unlike most universal shades that assume everyone's the same shade of uncooked chicken. And blends invisibly, so sheer that even if you faceplant into a Zoom call, your boss will just think you got a good night's sleep and not just ambushed by life. And packed with good stuff. Jojoba and vitamin E, which sound suspiciously like the ingredients for a spa day for your face. Tiny but mighty as well, 0.23 ounces of pure don't mess with me energy. Ideal for sensitive under eye skin that usually protests everything like it's at a student rally. So who's it for? Well, perfect for anyone whose under eyes are so sensitive they cry during credit card commercials, or anyone trying to not age like an abandoned leather couch. If you want protection, correction, and a cheeky bit of wizardry to fake 8 hours of sleep, this is your new ride or die. The next one is my recommendation for the best for tired eyes. It's the Supergoop Bright Eyed 100% Mineral Eye Cream SPF 40. So otherwise known as caffeine for your face, but without the crushing existential dread. It's like slapping a holiday filter straight onto your under eyes, except you don't need to fake a trip to Bali on Instagram. This clever little tube defends against UV rays, blue light, and probably the crushing disappointment of adulthood as well, if you squint hard enough. Key features: SPF 40 mineral protection, non-nano mineral based and basically standing outside your eye bag screaming, "Not today, Satan." Blue light filter, because apparently now even your bloody phone screen is plotting against you. Hydrating and illuminating, made with South African resurrection plant, which frankly sounds like something Gandalf would recommend, plus wild butterfly ginger flower and pomegranates for extra glow. Lightweight and fast absorbing as well, sinks in faster than your willpower at a bottomless brunch, and revives tired eyes, of course, reduces puffiness, improves elasticity, and basically gives your face a pep talk in lotion form. So who's it for? Well, perfect for anyone whose face has started whispering "help me" by 2 p.m. Whether you're a Zoom warrior, a sleep-deprived legend, or just someone fighting the daily betrayal of your own reflection, this is the little tube of hope you didn't know you needed. The next one is my recommendation for the best for sheer coverage. It's the PCA Skin Sheer Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 45. Now entering the chat, a product so smooth it could probably talk its way out of a parking ticket. If you're tired of looking like a sad, slightly overcooked pancake every time you step outside, this little wonder throws a tinted veil over your face while casually fighting off UV rays like a bouncer at a nightclub. Lightweight, water resistant, and sneakily powerful. It's basically James Bond in tube form, minus the questionable decisions. Key features: SPF 45 mineral protection, heavy duty defense featuring titanium dioxide and zinc, like wearing invisible armor without having to clank when you move. Sheer tint coverage as well, gives you just enough color to look human without feeling like you've been tarred and feathered by a beauty guru. And coenzyme Q10 antioxidant fends off free radicals, those chaotic little bar stewards responsible for premature aging, like a nanotech SWAT team. Water resistant, survives a bit of sweating, crying over your taxes, or getting caught in weather, which is basically just emotional abuse via drizzle at times. One universal shade, technically one shade fits all, although if you're paler than a ghost on a detox, They recommend blending it with a non-tinted SPF. Consider it your first art project since primary school, maybe. So who's it for? Well, this is for anyone who wants protection and coverage without layering so many products they feel like a human lasagna. Perfect if you want to even things out a bit, but not scare the postman, and still pretend you, quote-unquote, woke up like this. The next one is my recommendation for the best 2-in-1 formula. It's the Cooler Day SPF 30 Plus Night Eye Cream Duo. So this is the next one on stage because apparently now even your eye cream works harder than most politicians. This little double act tackles your face differently depending on the time of day, like Batman and Bruce Wayne, but with fewer emotional issues. In the morning, you get vitamin C and SPF. At night, resveratrol steps in, fighting off free radicals while you sleep and dream about winning arguments you lost 3 years ago. Key features: AM and PM formulas, one for daytime protection, one for nighttime recovery, like a tag team wrestling match happening quietly under your eyes. SPF 30 coverage in the day cream shields you from UV rays like an overprotective mum with a suspiciously large handbag. And vitamin C boost brightens and protects so you can stop looking like you've been doing night shifts in a haunted library. And resveratrol in the night cream, a powerful antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation while you're drooling on the pillow. And non-comedogenic, so won't clog your pores, unlike that one mate who clogs group chats with 47 memes before noon. So who's it for? Well, if you love the idea of squeezing every last bit of productivity out of your skincare and your life is just slightly too chaotic to juggle 5 different tubes, this 2-in-1 is like hiring a personal assistant for your face. Highly recommended for people who want results but can barely remember what day it is. The next one is my recommendation for the best dry skin option. It's the Revive Sensitif Eye Cream SPF 30. So the SPF 30 PA Triple Plus, let's be honest, this thing is so posh it probably drinks tea with its pinky out. If your under eyes are drier than a stand-up comic's wit at a funeral, this cream swoops in like a trust fund baby who actually decided to do something useful. Packed with moisturizing heavy hitters and a metal applicator that feels colder than your ex's heart, it's basically the spa treatment you pretend you don't need, but you absolutely do. Key features: SPF 30 mineral protection, shields your under eye real estate from UVA, UVB, and life's general shithousery. Intense hydration, shea butter and avocado oil tag team your dry patches like 2 overly enthusiastic ants at a Christmas dinner. And antioxidant protection, vitamin E and ginger root fight free radicals and blue light because apparently even Netflix wants you to age faster now. And brightening and soothing, thanks to caffeine and prebiotics so you can look awake even if you feel like a haunted Victorian child. And niacinamide magic helps soften fine lines and wrinkles, making you look less like you've been plotting revenge for the past decade. And cooling metal applicator, as I said, feels so good you might start using it recreationally during Zoom calls and whatnot. So who's it for? Well, if your under eyes feel like sandpaper and you've got the budget to treat them like royalty, this is really the holy grail. Ideal for anyone who wants to smother their face in luxury while pretending they just naturally glow like a slightly smug angel. All right, so those are my recommendations. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.